What's up everybody, it's the Fire Specialist here, and welcome to more Pokemon Crystal. Last time, we made it here to Olivine City, met up with our rival, Paul, and also went up to the lighthouse and met with the Olivine City gym leader, Jasmine, who currently is not accepting gym challenges. She's attending to her sick Pokemon, and we have to go to Cianwood City to get that special medicine. And that's exactly what we're going to be doing today. We can finally surf out on the open sea. Of course, we showed off we could surf earlier episodes as well, but now we can actually put that surfing to good use. Surfing encounters. There are some pretty interesting Pokemon here. Obviously Tentacool, but another big one though being Mantine. It's an interesting one to say for least. It's got a terrible catch rate, but it's not that bad. It's a good user of Surf, and it has, excuse me, I am so sorry, and it has an amazing special defense stat. We'll get into Mantine's stats another time. I know, I got a list of stories we have to go over at another time. Hopefully I remember all of them. But it's very interesting because it's really kind of recently that I discovered it myself. But with there being water in trainers, you know that means water type trainers. And this would be a good time to train up your grass types and your electric types, or any Pokemon that know grass or water or grass or electric type attack. Can we get a crit on our Razorleaf, please, Bayleaf? Unfortunately, Tentacool has good special defense and it's part poison type, so I'm not going to be able to do super effective damage to it. Well, at least we got away from this one without being poisoned. And you got one more. Tentacool. Now, we are not going, another Tentacool. We're not going to go all throughout the ocean and battle everybody. I will do a lot of that stuff off screen. We would like to go ahead and, we would like to go ahead and get to our next destination. After all, there's a sick Pokemon on top of a lighthouse. Not even a Pokemon Center. How sick do you have to be that a Pokemon Center can't help you? Very interesting. But Bayleaf's gonna take out the 2 Tentacool with only losing half of his HP. That's not too bad. Swimmer Simon Cowell. Okay, Uncle, I give. I'm not Uncle. This is now 2 episodes in a row. Someone's like calling me Uncle. Uncle Ralph. Oh, no, wait a minute. No, he's Uncle Ralph. He's calling me Uncle. Why are there so many uncles in the Pokemon universe? Alright, here we go. Oh, I forgot how to repel. Maybe this is Mantine. Nope. Now, admittedly, the levels of the Pokemon here are pretty good. If you still need a Surf user for your main team, this would be a good spot. You can find Tentacool at level 23. And you can also find Wild Tentacruel, which would be just as good, actually, if not better, even though it might be a little bit lower level, I think. Shelter. Good thing is, Razorleaf is special. Don't have to worry about that amazing physical defense. Oh, Jesus, I've burped, I'm yawning. If you guys have a fault, then I'm sorry. Oh, we're like 1 experience point away. Randall. With your Shelter. Again, why capture multiple Shelter for your team? I have only ever used multiple Pokemon of the same species on one team one time. A few months ago, actually. I was playing Legends Arceus, getting ready for Legends ZA, just in case the controls are really about the same. And, ooh, a Wartortle, that's a rare find. But, I was playing Legends Arceus, and I was like, you know what would be cool? Since they actually don't share a weakness, to use Sizzle and Cleaver on the same team. So, I caught 2 Scythers. And for a good bit, I had, I think the Oshawott, I had 2 Scythers. I think I had something else, I can't really remember. But yeah, for the longest time, I had 2 Scythers on my team looking for, oh, I think I used Ursaluna as well. But yeah, I had 2 Scythers while I was looking for Metal Coats and the Augerite item, the Black Augerite. it was interesting because I could swap between both Pokemon and have, if one of them went down, I still have spare. So it's interesting, but obviously in the long run, I was trying to get 2 Pokemon and didn't show a weakness. You have Staryu. We know the power of Staryu on this channel. Trying to get our Bayleaf up to at least level 30 for now. Who knows, maybe Bayleaf will be the star of the show in the next gym. After all, the first gym of course had flying types. Bayleaf had a disadvantage against. The second gym was bug types. Bayleaf had a disadvantage against. The water's warm here. I'm loose and limber. Sure, I'll take you on. Did you just pee? Charlie? Charlie and the pee-pee factory? But yeah. Flying, bug, Bayleaf could have had, not really an advantage, but Bayleaf was neutral against normal. And then on technicality, weak against the ghost types because they were all part poison. So, we're kind of getting into the second half of the Johto gyms here. There's a Tentacool. And we're gonna have to deal with the high special defense, aren't we? Yeah, we can really use a crit though. The 1 in 8. I wonder how we get the Scopelands in this game. I'm pretty positive it's in this game. That would be great for you. This is still Generation 2. Grass type attacks are not really plentiful. You know, Bullet Seed is not in this game yet. Energy Ball is not in this game yet. So, it's not really... And Erasure, these are going to probably be the best we got. Ooh. Tentacruel. That is so cruel of you. We're just going to immediately switch to our Lapras. Kadabra probably doesn't really want to take a hit. Poison Sting. Now watch is actually poisonous. No, thank you. I'm pretty positive Poison Sting is like a 40% chance. I am surprised we've gotten away. Look at this. Constrict. I guess we'll just talk about Constrict for a quick moment. It is one of the worst moves in the game, if not the worst. I know that's Flash, but its point is to be worse for Magikarp's sake. But I mean, it has use with Z-Splash, if you know what I mean. I can give you a +3 to your attack in 1 turn, so it's not completely useless. Especially if you did like a Wonder Lock, which sadly cannot happen anymore. But a Wonder Lock, you have like a early game Mimikyu with Splash. Yeah, it's good. But Constrict though is a 10 base power move. I don't know why it's the way it is. It has a 10% chance to drop speed. But you know what? Scary Face can do even more than that. It can drop it by 2. It's just, I mean, Thunder Wave can reduce speed. Constrict is just, I get it, it's an early game, we're not supposed to keep it for long term. But I mean, even when it's one of your only options, I won't use the Pokemon if it just has Constrict. I'll wait to get to TM. I'm not going to sit here and have a 10-minute battle with an NPC with 2 Pokemon that I have to spam Constrict. That's not happening. I don't know the last time I've used Constrict, but it is a booty butt cheeks move, and it does not need to ever come back as its current self. A Seeking! Bayleaf getting all the experience right now. It is kind of funny how Bayleaf in the Chikorita line was kind of the underdogs for Johto, and it got like the most attention in the anime, whereas Ash had a Cyndaquil. There was like 2 Quillavas in the last season of Johto. Typhlosion didn't air until Hoenn. So, I mean, people have had Feraligators and Ash had a Totodile, which I still don't agree with. I don't think Ash should have had a Totodile. I think that one belonged to Misty. Kingdom should have came back. And technically we're in Cedarwood. I would like an encounter though, because I don't know there's a trainer up here, and I'm so close to level 30. Well, I guess you guys are gonna see Tentacool. Of course, the one time I decided to try and do a quickly thing off screen, I don't do much damage and they poison me. Bailey, this should be a great time for you to... Okay, you know what? I'm gonna switch. I want you to get the experience. I don't want to take a chance. You've already proven yourself by being able to stay on the team. Let's get Kadabra out here. Now, it's funny. Constrict is not like Wrap. It doesn't even have a trapping effect. We'll go for the side beam. There we go. Bayleaf grew to level 30. There we go. Alright. Oh, and we're poisoned. Let's switch you out of the lead slot just in case. Look at Dabber out front. I know Santa's 25, but still. And it literally says Cedarwood City. Kadabra hit level 27. Oh, come on, go home. It's right there. Welcome officially, even though for some reason it says it when you're in the water still, to Cedarwood City. We would like to heal first. Alright. So, let's take a little look around. First of all, here's the gym. We've now located the Olivine Gym, and we've located the Cedarwood Gym. You crossed the sea to get here? That must have been hard. It'd be much easier if your Pokemon knew how to fly. But you can't use fly without the city's gym badge. If you beat the gym leader here, come see me. I have a nice gift for you. We have to do that. Let's see here. Let me... Actually... I always get this stuff wrong. Maybe we won't be wrong this time. Let's talk to this guy with the green hair. He looks important. I'm in shock. A guy about your age with piercing eyes and long hair came in. He scared me into giving him my prized Pokemon. I still have one left, but what if he comes back? You look strong. Could you look after my Pokemon for a while? Sure. Oh, he of course he don't have me do it. Why? We get a Pokemon from him. This is one of my favorite Johto Pokemon. And no, we're not using them. I have a story. I have another story. First of all, this is Shuckle. Shuckle. Shuckle is a bug and rock type with an item, a berry, which is good. And it currently has the moves Constrict, Withdraw, Wrap, and Encore. So, well, 15. It's not going to do much right now. And it's not going to really do much unless you invest in certain qualities into it. You want to see the stats? Yeah. Shuckle is the epitome of defense. I've loved Shuckle. I really started to enjoy Shuckle in Generation 4. And I have used Shuckle in 2 playthroughs in my life. I used Shuckle in Gale of Darkness one time, about 13 years ago. Yeah, I used the Shuckle in a Gale of Darkness playthrough about 10 years ago. It's actually up on my old channel that I don't use anymore. Flame Calvin. I used Shuckle in that playthrough of Gale of Darkness. And I also used Shuckle during a Pokemon White 2 Challenge Mode run. I got it from the Poke Radar. And for a challenge mode run, it was interesting to use. It's a highly defensive Pokemon. Unfortunately, it does not have the HP to back it up. It has low HP, low attack, low special attack, and low speed, and base 230 in both of its defenses. What you'll want to do is Toxic, Protect, and Rest. Maybe throw in Sludge Bomb. Maybe throw in Double Team. I mean, that's basically what you're going to do. Even though Wrap damage and Sandstorm damage, I think it gets Sandstorm. Sandstorm is kind of broken in this game, but you don't get Sandstorm until 8 badges in. And you don't get Toxic until the post-game. So unfortunately, Shuckle is kind of off the table for us to use. Even though I absolutely love Shuckle, it's not good for right now. I could recommend it if you want something fun to use, but it's not going to be doing what it needs to do. I believe up here came from Olivine, from the 4 islands. They're just talking about the mythical sea creature in the Royal Islands, the place where bad kids go. Over here, we can't do that with this, right? Yeah, the photo studio. If you had a Game Boy and the Game Boy printer, you could do that. And there's a house up here as well. Ignore the blue blob for now. I see all, I know all. Certainly, I know of your Pokemon. Go ahead and talk to her about one of your Pokemon. I see, you met Bayleaf in New Bucktown. Timer's Day, level was 5. She will tell you your Pokemon's past, pretty much. It's, I guess, a fun little feature. But yeah. Look who it is. The legendary beast of the winds, the water, whatever you want to call them. Except not legendary dog, because that's not it. We all know that. Yeah. Let's go ahead and approach and see what happens. Suicune runs away, and Yucine runs up to you. Yo, fire! Wasn't that Suicune just now? I only caught a quick glimpse, but I thought I saw Suicune running on the waves. Was it the waves? Was it the waves? I messed up my own damn joke. Was it the waves or was it the winds? First Gen 10 joke, there you go. Suicune is beautiful and grand, and it races through towns and roads at simply awesome speeds. It's wonderful. I want to see Suicune up close. I have decided. I'll battle you as a trainer to earn Suicune's respect. Come on, fire, let's battle now. His team is not just a random mismatch of Pokemon. It has crooks to it that you might not realize for what he is doing. First off, and I will explain what they are because I actually really like this team he has. First off, he has a Drowsy. He is looking for the mythical beast, of course, of Johto, Suicune, especially. And as you know from experience, they happen to run away. We always see them run away multiple times as well. But he does carry Hypnosis on his team with his Drowsy. To hopefully put it to sleep and prevent them from running away. That is one fun fact there. His next Pokemon, though, is Haunter. Haunter is a Pokemon that also gets access to Hypnosis, but it also, at a higher level, can learn Mean Look. Look at that. I didn't know he had to do Mean Look at this level. But yeah, he can have Mean Look, which can also trap Pokemon that normally will run away. So that's fun facts for both of his Pokemon. They're not just, he has his Pokemon ready to capture this legendary beast. And his last Pokemon, Electrode. Electrode is capable of course, outspeeding the legendary beast, being able to get off an attack before they run away. Or better yet, being able to paralyze them with their electric type attack, like Thunderbolt, Thunder, or even Thunder Wave. Being able to outspeed them is how you're able to get off a hit. If they outspeed you, they will run away first. And we actually pulled off the run with Sandslash. They only did 1 damage. Yucine, I am so sorry. Mystical Man. I think this is the only time in the series Mystical Man is a trainer class. hate to admit it, but you win, and we get 2,500 bucks. You're amazing, Fire. No wonder Pokemon gravitate to you. I get it now. I'm gonna keep searching for Suicune. I'm sure we'll see each other again. See you around. Alright, and Mama. I found useful item shopping. Buy with your money. Well, we'll go do that then real quick. Alright, what did you buy? Is it at the top of our PC or the bottom? She bought us a Moonstone. Yeah, we haven't had a Moonstone yet, so there we go. We actually hit the threshold where she gave us a Moonstone. Look at that. So that's a free Moonstone. You don't even have to go to the special area that I wanted to wait until we got that PP up. We got that PP up, but yeah, she gave us a Moonstone. That's great. That's like the that's how you get early Wigglytuff, by the way. It takes you days and months to do it because it has to sell berries, but yeah. So the last spot we go to, that's not the gym, is right here. Your Pokemon appear to be fine. Is something worrying you? The lighthouse Pokemon's in trouble. I got it. This ought to do the trick. And we received the secret potion. The secret potion's a tad too strong. I only offer it in an emergency. So yeah, we got the secret potion. This is what Amphi at the lighthouse needs. And that's exactly what we're going to do next time. Next time on Pokemon Crystal, we're going to head back across the sea and go to the lighthouse and cure Amphi. And I'll probably do the trainers off screen and then come back and then we'll do the episode. So yeah. Just so you guys know, we're not going to be doing a whole lot of battling early on. We need to see it. We need to save Amphi. And that's what we're going to do. See you guys next time.